Hi, I'm Adham Faramawy and I'm currently doing a Near Now Fellowship. I'm a sculptor. I've worked across a wide variety of media from computer programs and apps to perfume and prints.
Okay, good.
Most of my work revolves around performance for camera videos installed as part of sculptural assemblages. The work I've made largely exists at the intersection of the body with technology. I'm often thinking about touch, how an image can perform as an object, and how mediation affects how we think about our own bodies. In the past, I've drawn on the languages of advertising, co-opting their special effects to investigate the construction of desire. I try to find ways to use the tropes of speculative fiction and body horror to intensify and distort these strategies until they collapse in on themselves. As a great deal of my work investigates how different modes of embodied viewing affect how we think about the body and also about presence, I've spent some time recently trying to delve deeper, looking at toxic embodiment and the microbiome. I'm dressed like this today because I'm recording a monologue for a new video work to be screened at Tate Britain in September 2019. It'll be called Skin Flick, and it'll be a meandering look at the entanglements between my lived experience of body dysphoria and ideas of toxicity and toxic image ecologies. Last year, I worked with a group called Collusion, learning to produce a 360 performance for camera video. It's called My Fingers Descended as Honey Dripped from Your Lips and We Danced in a Circular Motion. And it builds on this body of work that explores and uses technology to discuss issues of materiality, touch, embodiment, and identity construction. I'm using this piece as a starting point to develop a performance for the fellowship. The piece is a formal experiment in choreography where we allowed the technology to delineate movement. 4 dancers move anti-clockwise around the camera, understanding it as the viewer or as a kind of primary viewing position, fluidly shifting from solo to duet to trio. Meanwhile, animations of psychedelic liberty cap mushrooms and slime molds appear, recede, and ultimately metabolize the screen. The piece uses modes of embodied viewing to investigate how choreography, particularly the historic form of the duet, produce and ratify rigid gender roles. We tried to use the mushroom animations as choreographed actants, which shift the relationships between the performers and highlight the viewers' relationships to both the bodies of the performers in space and on the screens that they appear on. So, as the culmination of my Near Now Fellowship, I've started to develop a live dance work based on this 360 video, trying to draw on my research into toxic embodiment. This summer we'll be building a new set, making projections and live sound, as well as experimenting with augmented reality animations that could add layers of imagery to the performance as it's happening live. Then by autumn, I'll be ready to invite the dancers back into the studio to collaborate on choreography and performance. But this is all completely in development, so wish me luck.